again, everyone. So today I am reading to you a book called Fairy Science. You can see some of the other ones I've read to you other days are up here. This one's a really fun one about a fairy scientist. Esther does not believe in magic. This is unusual because Esther is a fairy, and fairies are all about magic. They use magic wands and they mix magic potions. Some fairies even make magical fairy dust. Shaboom! Esther is pretty sure that's just dandruff. She is the only fairy in Pixieville who believes in science. Esther prefers facts, data, and hard evidence to wishing on stars. Unfortunately, the only thing they teach in fairy school is magic. Class is very frustrating for Esther. Fairies were born when a drop of rain passed through a rainbow and landed on a flower bud. When the flower bloomed, the first fairy took flight. And for Miss Pellypetal. As you can see from this chart, it is more likely that fairies as a species evolved in response to influences such as environment and diet. Esther can't help observing the world differently from everyone else. Where other fairies see a path to hidden gold, Esther sees light and water colliding. Follow the rainbow! The water helps us see all the colors that are hidden in the sunlight. That's dispersion. Where they see a dangerous element, she sees condensation. When the temperature is just right, water droplets are suspended in the air. When they see faces of the spirits, she sees erosion. Rocks get worn away by water and wind. The faces are just your imagination. I don't think they are listening. Esther can't wait to teach the scientific method to her fairy mates. Ask a question, do some research to find out more, make a hypothesis, a fancy word for guess. Do experiments, study the results, draw a conclusion, eureka! Or you could just do magic. She shows them the periodic table. This is a list of all the elements that make up the whole universe. No, not all of them. Where are dreams and wishes and sunshine? She even demonstrates gravity. Whee! Gravity is why things fall down instead of up. But we can go up, so we must have magic. They just don't get it. That was definitely gravity. And there is definitely something wrong with this tree. It's wilting. Alakazoo! The fairies do their best to help. They cast spells. They make magic talismans. They even do a mystical moonlight dance. But nothing works. The tree keeps on wilting. Esther asks a question. Why is the tree wilting? She does some research. What I know about trees. Number 1, they have leaves. Number 2, they have roots. Number 3, they are pretty. Number 4, they grow out of dirt. She makes a hypothesis. She tries some experiments. She studies her results. At last, Esther draws a conclusion. Eureka! The tree needs more sun! Simbali-hoo, simbali-hee. I'm doing some magic to save this tree. So there's Esther making a path for the sunlight, and some of the other fairies are doing some magical spells. Now she waits for the sun to do its work. It took a while, but the tree is looking positively perky. She did it! Esther has proven the power of science! Miss Pellypetal did it! Magic saved the tree! At least, she thought she did. She might not have changed the other fairies' minds. Hip hip hooray! Sigh. But Esther has inspired some questions. How did you do that? Can you teach us science? And that's where every good scientist starts. She's some fairies helping her science experiments. Esther's laboratory. All right. Thanks, guys.